So what is going on, guys? My name's HD and it's our FIFA Mobile Season 2 video on the channel. If you're new to the channel, I recommend subscribing. If you do enjoy the video, obviously smash the like button. Comment your thoughts down below and hit the notification button twice. That way you'll never miss one of my uploads. So this is the Hernán Crespo, a Chelsea icon, an Inter Milan icon, an icon in general in my eyes, and this is his squad builder challenge. Now remember, there's multiple ways of doing this. You don't have to use my way. And if you guys just want gameplay, skip to the end of this video. Roughly, I've got at least 4 minutes of gameplay in there for you guys to get a sort of taste for him for yourself. But overall, in my eyes, I think he's definitely worth completing. I did do KLUIVERT last weekend. He was not that great, I can't lie. After I completed this squad builder challenge, he's very easy to complete, but he isn't worth it in my eyes. Hernán Crespo, on the other hand, is worth it 100%. He's one of the better icons you can get, especially for the striker position. So the first squad builder challenge has completed there. The second one isn't too bad at all. It's Hernán Crespo's position. I was trying to do this over 4G for the first part, so I do apologise for the time it takes to actually load squad builder challenges in. I couldn't believe how long it was. I am currently not in the usual recording spot, which is probably why my voice might sound A, slightly different, and B, my uploads are probably less frequent than usual, which is, you know, not even a surprise really. But as you see, for this one you need 11 exact nations. Again, use team of the season players when you can and level them up. I also used a lot of versus attack mode players because honestly I haven't had the opportunity to do anything involving versus attack mode for this season, which has been a bit of a disappointment, but certainly a lot of them players are very cheap, which is very useful. When you get to around the third squad builder challenge, it starts to pick up in terms of how hard it is to actually complete, but nevertheless most of them have been pretty self-explanatory. I think for one of them you're going to require some Palmer players. I think that's for the fourth squad builder challenge, and that one's a bit of a struggle to say the least. Maybe it's the fifth squad builder, I can't remember off the top of my head, but you are going to see in the background all the stuff that I collect throughout. But yeah, Hernán Crespo, guys, definitely if you can go for him, he's one of the better icons. Most people, I think a few comments were dropping about KLUIVERT, whether you should go for KLUIVERT or not with the squad builder challenge I did, and personally I would say no. For this one you need 3 Calcio A players, so I've literally chucked in a few high rated players like Nzonzi, and then I've just gone around and chucked in a few extras like Masaccio there, which you can also use for another squad builder challenge in this video, which you will see in a second. And I also use some other ones, nothing too fancy for that squad builder from one. It's like it's a very simple one to complete for 2.5 million coins and a fair few skill boosts, so it's nothing that you haven't seen before really. But if you move through to the fourth one, and this is where it gets a little bit interesting, you're going to need 7 Argentinian players for this. It's become a bit of a theme. I've used an 86 rated Gaetan, which is untradeable. A lot of you guys won't be able to get. I've got a Sessegnon 87 rated, who's probably going for about 1 point something million coins. Gnabry at front, or Gnabry, going for about 400k. Pereira was one of the most expensive, 87 rated Argentinian. Zabaleta, very cheap to get. Masaccio, very cheap to get. And then there's a few extras like Pastore that I chucked in there. Rulli, they're not that expensive. So yeah, that is quite easy to do as long as you get a few high rated in there and you level up some around. You don't have to go all out, but if you've got a few players that are already high rated, or you can get a Pereira that's 87 rated in centre mid, you are pretty much sorted. Moving on to the final part of the squad builder challenge, and as you can see, I'm using Inaki Williams from versus attack mode, SHEVCHENKO from versus attack mode, because I'm never going to use them. I'm also using the Keylor Navas there and Kostas Manolas from, I think that's from season 2. Kiani at 500k for an 85 centre mid is ridiculously very cheap. Like, that's so worth doing if you can do it. Cesc Fabregas is one of the cheaper Chelsea players you can use, and of course remember you need an Inter Milan player in there at some point, and you also need some Palmer players. They're going to be the struggles. You're going to have to level them up from a lot, and I mean a lot cheaper situations. I think like the highest rated Palmer player was about 74 rated, so you're going to have to level him up to say the least. But yep, there you go, job done. That is Hernán Crespo completed. Now my recording system keeps cutting out right when I need it not to, but as you can see, there's his stats in the team. He goes to 100 rated in my team. He does look insane on the card stats, and certainly the gameplay should show him off in the best way possible. Is he better than KLUIVERT? 100%. Is he better than Hernandez, the Mexico player? Icon, as you can see there. These are some of the icons in compared. I haven't done any upgrades to any of them, so don't worry, I haven't altered the upgrades for any of these players. These are all base stats that I've got once I've added them into my team. I haven't done any training or anything like that. He's not probably better than Thierry Henry, but up front with Thierry Henry, whole different ball game. I'll leave you with the gameplay, guys. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll catch you guys as always in the next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.
it.